TNT tick, tick, the clock going boom. Feel the airwaves, podcast the room. Voices strong, black queens on the mic.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Cuz Let's Talk About It with TNT. That's right. Tick, tick, boom, baby.
Let's
How
go,
you doing,
let's go.
Tiffany?
I am doing well. How are you doing, Tracee?
Girl, I'm good. Busy, getting ready for the holiday like everybody else on the planet.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'm actually very excited. This is Thanksgiving. This is the time where we are to give thanks.
Yes.
So right now, hopefully nobody hears all the banging and clanging in the background. I don't have a studio or anything, but we are preparing for Thanksgiving. All the kids have a hands in. Hubby has a hands in. We're all doing a lot of cooking and preparing, and I'm very excited for our time home. So that's about it. And how are you
Oh,
doing?
that's
What's going on?
amazing.
I know. I know.
Girl, I'm going to family because I am not a big fan of like hosting. So I go house hop. I'm one of those.
That's
I'm not
awesome.
real big on cooking in general, so I'll be like, get somebody else to do it. Like, I'll help pay like for stuff and and all of
Yeah.
that, but like actually in there risk cooking like a stir fry, I ain't doing that shit. So anyway, well, we got a good show, Tiffany. We got a good show. What we got
Let's
going on?
go. Oh man. Okay, so the first segment of the show is going to be agree or disagree. And I'm actually very excited to hear other people's opinion about this because this is something I've actually been thinking about for a very, very long time. This
Okay.
basically, I don't know, Tracee, if you've heard, because it is in your state right now where you reside, but it's Chicago. There has been a young mother. I think she was like around 33 years old or something like that. She had a young kid. Their kids have been, her children have been being bullied. I don't like bullies,
Yeah.
but they've been bullied at school. She goes to walk them to school. What happens? There are some children that go and jump them. So before I do too much, and I'm saying too much, I'm gonna try to share my screen here. And I'm going to show you two videos. The video one is going to be of basically a news report, right? And then it's going to be of a reaction or an apology, and you'll see what comes from that. So let's take a look at this. As
Okay.
let's see, we want to make this full screen and take it off mute, and let's
Home with her young son.
So sis, before we even respond to the video, I didn't even pose the question, but I'm gonna pose the agree or disagree. And before you even answer, I'm gonna play one more video. Okay? So the so the question, I don't even know I'm giggling. I just need whatever. So what I'm looking for is or agree or disagree. The question is gonna be parents should be held accountable for the crimes that their children commit. Agree or disagree? All right. So that's going to be that question. So now here goes the next video. Now this video is going to be of one of the children that did the fighting, that did the jumping of the young mother. And we're going to see exactly what she had to say. So, or disagree. Parents should be held accountable for the crimes that their children commit.
Yes, and I say that with my whole chest. Yes, you
Mhm.
run around creating these people that have little respect of life. You know what I'm saying? Because they
Yeah.
could have been killed. You know what I'm saying? Like that could have went so much further left than it already did. And then can we clock this woman in the video coddling this child? It's okay. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
so not okay. Ain't shit about it okay. You understand me? And I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure she is remorseful because your ass in trouble now. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what my granny used to refer to as crocodile tears. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you in the trouble now. Now I was being a follower, and I don't even want to just attack this personal child that actually got on there and tried to take some form of accountability. But yeah, it's what are mamas, what are daddies at? because
Exactly.
you know what type of people you sending out to schools and just out into the world in general, and the product of person that you produce. You are aware, and therefore you should be aware of the consequences that come along with not supervising your child or rearing your child in the ways that they should go. So yeah,
Exactly.
hold the parents accountable. I'm sorry. If you hold the parents accountable, I can bet you about a chip they're gonna start holding their kids accountable.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I would have to say I agree as well. I've had like countless, I'm talking about 10, 20 years ago, I've had conversations similar to this, just kind of growing up. I'm like, just looking at even children at that time that were maybe my age, I'm like, well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if your parents was getting in trouble for the way that you was acting, like just, logically in my head, because even as a parent, I'm looking at myself as it is my job and my duty to rear my children in the way that they are an addition to society, a positive addition where they are going
Yeah.
to further the civilization, anything where they will impact the people that they encounter in a positive manner, right? Granted, you cannot predict the type of person that somebody becomes, because once they, to be honest, in my opinion, I've always said once you hit 13, if you ain't did your job, it's a wrap. Whatever the children decide to do at that point is because they decided in themselves that they wanted to do it. I might be somebody that gives up on kids too quick, but that's kind of what I feel like sometimes. Granted, they're children, they're immature, they're this and that, but under the age of 13, I feel like your parents should have almost, if not total control of damn near every aspect of your life. And I swear to God, if I ever saw my child jumping on a whole grown woman, I don't know what I would do with myself. And then let's turn it around and say, if I was, because let's be 110%, if I don't stand 10 toes down for anybody, I stand 10 toes down for my children, right? And so if I thought that I had to walk these streets with my children to school so that they can get safe because of other little children, and those little children decide to hit on me and beat on me, like it was just like they had, I'm talking about, I'm knocking little kids' skulls through the wall. Like, I don't care. Your child, you didn't raise your child to think that it was not a smart idea to decide that they were going to hit on a grown
Yeah.
person. You know what I mean? And thought that they disrespect was going to go that far. So, in my opinion, it's like either the law holds them responsible or the other adults around you are going to hold them responsible. And then on the
Absolutely.
other hand, I'm sorry, there's so many different sides of it. Then on
It's
the
a
other
lot of
side,
angles to this one. I
yes,
agree.
the parents that just say, you know what, my child is right at all times, no matter what. You know what I mean? And your child is not right. I'm not naive to know, like, when my children are telling me, I know how to sift through their bullshit. You know what I mean? And when somebody's telling me about my
You know
child,
your kids, though.
right. And when somebody's telling me about my child, I know, like, such and such wouldn't do that. But you know what? I can't question them about that particular thing. That sounds like, let me get a little deeper. So, long story short, I agree.
One thing that you said I do want to touch on before we move on was that,
Hmm.
how, the parents can't predict. Some of the times they can. A lot of times they
Huh.
can. I'm gonna even be willing to say, if little Jimmy at home set shit on fire, he probably at school setting shit on fire. If little Jimmy at home beating the shit out of his siblings, guess what? He probably at school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
let's think it through. That's my thing
Because
about
think
that.
of this,
Their kids, like you said.
my kids act better at school than they do at home. How about that? How about that?
Most kids. Because if I remember
Hmm.
right, I know Big Don be like, "You don't want me to have to come from work.
Right. Period.
That's
Period.
not what you want to happen." Yeah,
Yes.
we gonna move on. Yeah, Becky
Yes. Go
came in
ahead,
hot.
sis. I know.
All right, segment two. Segment two. Guess who Pop Day is? We gonna lighten it
Let's
up a little
go.
bit. So, guess who Pop Day is? All the people that are in their kitchens as we speak, getting this party started for Thanksgiving. You popped your ish. You are preparing a major meal for multiple people. Some of them you probably don't even like.
Right. Period.
And you're
Right.
still preparing to welcome them into your home and into your space. and you're cooking with love, and you popped your ish. And I just want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you. And I swear to God, when I was a Thanksgiving hopper, like, because that was my favorite thing to do. When I tell you Thanksgiving was my favorite because I was young, I didn't have to cook. Like,
Okay.
my dad raised me. I didn't really have too much family around me. So I was hopping from family to friends to, and the food was so good. Like, when I tell you it was the most amazing thing. And that's what I did. And I am so thankful for them people that cook that amazing food. So shout out to
Yes.
y'all in allowing those house hoppers to make a plate and leave and go on to the next home. Thank
It's
you.
me. I'm the house hopper. You talking about me? Yeah. And let me tell you something else about this house hopping. Let me tell you, it's the method to the madness. Because everybody may not cook everything well.
Hmm.
Okay? Bertha might be smooth on the potato salad, but she ain't got no business messing with the turkey. Okay? Sheila might be good with the sweet potato pie, but she don't need to be near the baked macaroni and cheese. So
And
you
there
got
you
to
go.
spread that thing around. So I just want to,
That's it.
tell you why I do what I
That's a
do.
good strategy. Very good strategy, sis. Very good.
Okay. Y'all pop y'all ears. Keep cooking. Keep cooking. Keep it.
Man. All right, sis. So next segment is gonna be usually it's gonna be work tales. I'm sorry, I always mess up the
Good
word.
tales from work sign
Good tales
anonymous.
from work sign
I got your
anonymous.
back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Dang. Always messing that up. I feel like every single time I mess it up. Anyway.
And this is one of your favorite segments.
I
It's
know
so
it's the
funny.
favorite one.
Because
I'd be
I
like,
know how
the
much
new.
you love it.
It's like it's a new name today. It's this one. Y'all know what I was talking about. All right. So this one again, I got to give videos. I don't know what my issue is, but I love the video, so we're gonna put it up. But this also is with the theme. We're talking about Thanksgiving. That's tomorrow, right? So let's get it going. But it's also about work, and the favorite thing that people talk about at work are these damn potlucks. Now, thank God. When I tell you, not saying thank God for COVID, but COVID has definitely slowed up some people's thinking, and they're a little bit, more careful with the way that they prepare food and things of that nature. Oh no, don't tell me that it switched up. Hold on, go back. No. You see it says? I'm not gonna lie, that's not the one. Let's go back. Give me 1 second.
Sorry.
Do 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 do. We got it.
Okay.
Y'all, I even had the dog loose. Usually I have the dog because she likes to jump on me, y'all. I'm in the middle of doing things. All right, here we go, y'all. Mhm. Here we go. Bam. So a little fun, a little fun.
Yes.
But yes, the job potlucks. Have you ever been to any, sis?
Yes, I have.
And what was, and what was your experience? Please tell.
Eat things that came from the restaurant.
The
When they come in
restaurant.
there with the Popeyes box
Mm-hmm.
or some chili stuff, or they come with the Subway assorted sandwiches. Yes, that's what I
Yeah.
have. I'm
Something
not
where
eating anything.
the
Yeah, and
seal.
it ain't even just about it coming from Sarah's house. It could come from Bonquisha house. I'm not eating nothing coming from nobody's house. Why?
Yeah.
Because people got pets. People got lists, like he said. I'm not gonna touch that thing about the no hands because that was a
Mm-hmm.
no for me.
That was
But
extra.
yeah, that was a little extra. But all that other stuff he said, y'all, I'm cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like even when sometimes I look, and I'm sure everybody done looked at some of these people that like to cook on, TikTok, social media, whatever.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, the cat walking by, right? And so I'm like, you walking by the chicken that she just washed, but or you know what I mean? Like, what was the point? Like different things like that. And I'm like, and it's just like she just let the video go by. It wasn't like, it wasn't nothing. She didn't edit it out. It was okay to put on. So for me, that is the reason. And then on top of it, it's like some of the combinations when you look at certain things and you know how you make it, how everybody else make, there's different renditions of all different types of recipes, but what you see in that thing is not it, and it sucks. And especially when I don't know why I get excited about food, period. And that's the one time when
You
I'm
have
so
been.
sad.
You really have been, sister. You have
I'm
been.
always excited about food. I love eating. Eating is one of my favorite things to do. So, but yeah, that's it. That's all. So I want to do something a little fun, a little lighthearted for Thanksgiving, even though, it was, roast. I don't know why. And, people try. I saw another video, not even because I wanted to play this one, but there was this video of this young adult. You could tell young adult. You could tell he was very young, but he was like, yeah, I'm washing the salad. And he had this shredded lettuce just sitting in the sink, getting waterlogged. And then he threw it in a Tupperware bowl, and then he was like, "Yeah, they said a shot of vinegar," and just threw the vinegar in there and threw some tomatoes, and it was like, "Yeah, this is for the potluck." And I felt so bad because I was like, "That shit looks like rotten lettuce and very pretty tomatoes in here." So anyway, that was my little rant. But yes,
You
there
so
you
funny.
go. Work story. What you got?
All
What
right,
you got
that's
next
our
for us,
sister
sis?
for work. Signed anonymous. Well, not so anonymous this
Not
time. We're
really.
just having a little Thanksgiving fun this episode. So now, y'all know, one of my favorite segments is, now why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Who you got, sis?
Girl, I couldn't wait to
Let me
do this
see.
one. So check this out. So Campbell fires executive accused of making racist remarks and labeling food as for poor people. This termination follows a lawsuit filed by a former employee who allegedly recorded it in a conversation in 2024, where the then vice president of information technology
Hmm.
said these disparaging remarks. Why would you go and say that?
Say that.
Why? Why? You want them first, sis, or should I get them first?
Sis, let me, cause you're gonna go out with a bang. Let me go
You know
first,
how it
okay?
is. Go on,
Yes,
sis.
I do. So let me just say that I saw this. I saw a few different recordings of this, and it was an audio recording that I heard, and this is not verbatim, obviously, but he was basically saying, hell no, I'm not going to feed this to my family. Why would I feed my family some 3D printed bullshit, basically? He said, that's for the poor people. That's why ever since I seen what was in it, I ain't eating that shit. That's basically what he said. And for
Mhm.
somebody to say that if you weren't going to feed that to your family because it was fake, whatever it is, 3D printed, however you want to describe it, you don't want to give that food to your family. Why would you give it to other people? So we're trying to figure out why people have, different type of health problems, this and that and the other. We thinking that our Campbell soup, chicken noodle soup is just delicious. And just so you know, I haven't eaten Campbell's for a very long time. I don't know why I want to throw that in there, but I just haven't. I don't know why. I don't even believe in soup because I feel like it's a waste of food. But we'll get on to that in a different story.
We gonna do a survival episode, and we gonna put a bookmark in into it, sister.
There you go. There you go. But yeah. So long story short, it's messed up. It's very messed up. And how people don't get like when soon as you hear something like that, and we've been in the boycotting,
Yeah.
frenzy as of late. Why put them out of business? Don't nobody need Campbell soup. No, not one person. Nobody needs Campbell. Anyway.
That. Okay, so here's what I found interesting. First of all, I was hard pressed to find this gentleman's name. They kept only referring to him by his position or former position. And that was supposedly because they couldn't authenticate the recording, right? But you authenticated it enough to the point where he was terminated.
Right.
So that's that old trying to save face type shit. We're gonna do something about it, but we're not even sure if he did something wrong. Boy, bye. Y'all absolutely sure he did something wrong. First of all, and then the remarks about the suit. If you're willing to serve the public something that you, by your own admission, said is something wrong with the meat. You understand me? And it's okay because you're giving it to poor people. How is us, the public, supposed to take that? And I'm not just talking about black people or brown people. I'm talking about the
Exactly.
public in general. How are we supposed to take that? We are not the only ones who are struggling financially,
Mhm.
especially in the current economy. So I
Exactly.
didn't feel like that was just a dig at us. That was more of a a hierarchy type thing. The rich
Mm-hmm.
people supposed to eat good, and the poor people supposed to eat shit.
Right. Whatever they got left over, yep.
Exactly. That's why I'm fuck with chitlins right now. You
Hmm.
understand me? I'm free,
Period.
damn it.
And that's that. Shoot.
Anywho, so yeah, that it just bothered me. Why would you say that? Now, why would you say that? So that's what we got this segment for. People who say stupid shit like this, and we want to put them on blast. I have, like you, sister, I have not eaten Campbell soup, and I don't know when, because when I want soup, I make my own, and it's better.
Exactly.
I can put all the ingredients that I know we love instead
Good
of them
stuff.
just,
Yeah.
all that goodness. I miss my mommy soup, so I ain't had no reason to mess with no Campbell's in quite some time. And now,
Exactly. There
because
you
of
go.
this, I will never mess with Campbell's again.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
this
that's
guy was
it.
an executive. This was not Marlon, who was working in the basement moving cans around, okay? This is a high ranking executive who probably had knowledge about certain ingredients. So there's some validity to what he said.
Exactly. 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 Man, but it sucks for Marvin because if we do, Marvin in the basement that you were talking about, because if we do boycott, there's gonna be less soup being made, and I don't know what he does in the basement, but his job is at risk if we end up doing that. That's
It's
the
a lot of
sucky
jobs
part.
out
That's the
here.
sucky part. Yeah, that's true too. That's
Call
true
me.
too.
I'm on business number 4.
Boom! Let's
UAPTL.
go.
Clock it. Clock it.
Let's go.
Okay, so before we wrap up the show, I just want to tell everybody, y'all know I've been plugging this sneaker ball Sagittarius B-Day Bash going down at the Piazza on
Yes.
December 13th here in Aurora, Illinois,
Mm-hmm.
with live performances by Crucial Conflict, Grammy nominee Nivea, and we got 3-piece Michael Jackson tribute. It's just going down. Bumblebee gonna be in there transforming for y'all and all type of shit. So that's gonna be cool. But because this is our show, I wanted to give some tickets away on our show. So that's what we're gonna do right now.
Let's
So this
go.
is how you can win. I want to know, when did our first episode air, called First Things First? The first person to comment under this video wins the tickets. 2 free tickets to the Sneaker Ball Sagittarius B-Day
Let's
Dash.
go.
It ain't
Let's
getting no better
go.
yet. So
Let's
we'll be
go.
looking for that, and we will be in touch with the first person that comments with the correct answer. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So this is actually unplanned because I didn't think of it until just now, but I'm pretty sure it's all right. So
Okay.
what I want to do at the end of the segment, and we can start with whoever you want to start with, but we are going to talk about who or what we're thankful for, and we can kind of just do a quick thing. So, Miss Tracee Janelle, would you like to go first, or would you want me to go first?
Sure. I love
Okay.
giving thanks.
All right. Go ahead.
First, I am thankful for the opportunity to strengthen my relationship with God. I have been very vocal about that and my conversations with Him. And I am grateful for that, because that leadership has guided my life in a positive direction, not only for me, but for my family and for the legacy I am seeking to leave. So I am thankful for that and all things that come under that. And that's my family, my children, what I do, my nonprofit, working on this show with you. Like, I'm grateful for you, sis. I'm grateful for our connection and the product of show that we put out for our people. And I'm just grateful. That's what I'm
That's
thankful
beautiful. Awesome. And I love all of that. What I would say that I am thankful for, one, I will say I am thankful for my family, my number one unit, my children, my man. I definitely know that my children have taught me, I'm thankful for them teaching me perseverance. And I'm very thankful for my man teaching me sacrifice. All those different things definitely have made my life very complete at the moment. And I'm thankful. Thank you. I'm thankful for, my parents, my father, I guess, teaching me to be self-sufficient, and my mother teaching me to keep going even when the times are rough. Perseverance as
for.
well.
Wow.
I guess it's perseverance all the way around. So I am just thankful all the way around. So yeah.
Aww, This was good. This was good.
Woohoo!
All right,
So,
y'all.
yes.
So I want to say one thing before we wrap it up, Tiff. So this was episode 9. So y'all know we about to reach our first plateau. So 10, episode 10 is coming. We got a banging show for y'all for episode 10. Absolutely stay tuned. Look for that flyer. It will be circulating within the next couple days. So you will know when the episode drops. But episode 10 is going to be just like that.
Yes, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. All right. So, y'all, don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for our supporters thus far, you guys. You don't know how much and how excited we are every time we log in and we see another one said, yes, we want to be with y'all.
We get excited about subscriptions. Because that means y'all rocking with us, and we appreciate that. And we do have new subscribers, so welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you. We appreciate you, and we'll see y'all next time.
All right. So,
boom, baby.
Boom, baby. Next time. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.
TNT tick, tick, the clock going boom. Feel the airwaves, podcast the room. Voices strong, black queens on the mic, dropping facts, light match, set the night alight. Cause let's talk about it, breaking it wide. Truth cutting deep, no place to hide. Smart and funny, sharp tongues that bloom. TNT explosive in every zoom. Laugh loud, cry harder, lessons in the scheme. Two black queens keeping heads in the beam. Cultural critique, vibes like hear me roar. Stories from the soul, finna lay the whole score. They got the tea, bringing wisdom with the jokes. Ignite conversations that'll humble folks. Built from the ground, brilliant, straight raw. Ain't nobody living that they won't unthaw. Cause let's talk about it, tear down gloom. Truth's a grenade.